Good morning all of you. In the previous class we have discussed about counting principle, factorial notation and permutations, and we have solved questions based on these topics, and we have solved questions of your NCERT book also. Now today we will start our combination. What is combination? So what is combination? Combination means selection. We select some letters, object from a fixed object. Suppose that we have total n number of object and we are taking r at a time. So we are selecting r object from n object is called our combination. We denote this it with NCR. So what we write this number of ways of selecting R object from an object is noted by NCR, or we can write this in the form C and R. Number of ways of selecting R object from an object is our NCR. Means in case of permutation, suppose that we have taken 4 letters A, B, C, or 3 letters, okay, A, B, C, and we made the different permutations with this what that type of permutation will be A, B, C first, A, C, B, B, A, C, B, C, A, and C, A, B, C, B, A. So there are 6 permutations. 6 permutation, but this is only one combination of A, B, C, because in the case of combination there is no matter of order, but in case of permutation order matter. Here we are changing BC, AB, so we are getting different type of permutation, but here in case of combination, we select the numbers. So these A, B, C, we select these A1, B1s, C1s. So our combination is only one. There is only one combination, A, B, C, because we are selecting this. So this is the difference between combination and permutation. There does not matter order, and here matter order. Okay, and we are taking R object, selecting R object from an object. It is called our combination, and it is noted by NCR. Okay, and we can write also CNR. Now this is defined how NCR is defined by factorial n by factorial r factorial n minus r. This is the formula of NCR. Factorial n by factorial r factorial n minus r. Okay, and NCR is defined only when n and r are non-negative integer. This is defined only when n and r are what? Non-negative integer, means r. This is defined only when this condition satisfied. Okay, so our combination is what? It is defined taking r object or selecting r object from an object. So this is number of ways of selecting R object from N object is our combination. Okay. Now we will see some properties of combination. Suppose that NCN is equal to NC0 is equal to 1. We always use this NC0, NCN is equal to 1, and we write also this is remark. Okay. Now we can write NCR is equal to factorial N by factorial R, factorial N minus R, and you know this factorial N by factorial N minus R is what? Our NPR divided by factorial R. So our NPR is equal to factorial R NCR. So this is the relation between NPR is equal to NCR. So this is relation between permutation and combination. Our permutation is equal to factorial R times NCR. Okay. Now we will see some other properties. They are, if NCX is equal to NCY, if we have to given NCX is equal to NCY, so we write what? This implies X is equal to Y, or X plus Y is equal to N. Okay. If we have to given NCX is equal to NCY, and where X and Y are non-negative integer, such that X plus Y is equal to N. So we write X is equal to Y, or X plus Y is equal to N, and another property is NCR is equal to always NC N minus R. This is another important property which we will always use for R is greater than 0 is less than equal to N. Okay, we have always NCR is equal to NC N minus R. So these are some important properties which we will use always. Okay. Now another property is NCR plus NC R minus 1 is equal to N plus 1 C R. NCR plus NCR minus 1 is equal to N plus 1 CR. So this is another property, this is another property, and this is. Okay. In this case, if we have to given X plus Y is equal to N, then this implies NCX is equal to NCY also both. If we have to given this, then we write this, and if we have to given this, we can write this or this. Okay. So these are some important properties which are used in solving the questions based on combination. So let's see now some questions after exercise. Our first question is NC8 is equal to NC2. Okay. and we have to find NC2. We have to given NC8 is equal to NC2 and we have to calculate also what is NC2. So we just study about this, that NCX is equal to NCY, then we write what? X plus Y is equal to N. So we write here 8 plus 2 is equal to N. So N is 10 because NCX is equal to NCY. We can use X plus Y is equal to N. By this property we can write this. Okay. Now we have to find NC2. So 10C2, we can write this because N is 10. So we can write 10C, this is factorial 10 by factorial 2, factorial 10 minus 2. Okay, we can write this. Now factorial 10, we can write factorial 10 that this is 10 into 9 factorial 8 divided by factorial 2. We can write 2 into 1 and here we get factorial 8. Okay, this factorial 8 and factorial 8 will cancel and this will be cancelled in 5 times. So our NC2 is equal to 45. Okay, I hope you understand. We have to given the question NC8 is equal to NC2 and we have to find NC2 is what. So we know that this property NCX is equal to NCY, then we can write X plus Y is equal to N. Using this property we write 8 plus 2 is equal to N, so our N is 10. Now NC2 is equal to 10C2. Okay, so factorial 10 by factorial 2 and this is factorial 10 minus 2 NC N minus R. Okay, after solving we can write factorial 10, 10 into 9, factorial 8 and this factorial 2 can be written as 2 into 1. This can be cancelled. We get 5 into 9, that is 45. So it will be our answer. We will see the next question. Our next question is first part 2NC3 divided by NC2 is equal to 12 is to 1. Then find the value of N. We have to given this, so we write 2NC3 divided by NC2 is equal to 12 by 1. Now we write this factorial 2n by factorial 3 factorial 2n minus 3 divided by factorial n divided by factorial 2 factorial n minus 2 is equal to 12 by 1. Now we write this factorial 2n minus 1 2n minus 2 factorial 2n minus 3 and divided by factorial 3 factorial 2n minus 3 multiplied by, we are sending this is to the numerator, we get n minus 2 divided by factorial n. We can write n minus 1 n minus 2 factorial. Okay, now we are seeing that this term will cancel with this term and this is equal to 12 by 1 and this is cancelled by this. So we get, here we get and this n will be cancelled by this n. We get 2, taking 2 outside. So here 2n minus 1. Here we take 2. So we get n minus 1 divided by, and here factorial 2 is, and factorial 3, and here n minus 1. Okay. Now this is equal to 12 by 1, and this n minus 1 will cancel, and this 2 and this 2 cancel. 4, 3 is 12, so we write this, and this is 2n minus 1 is equal to 3 into 6. We get and this is factorial 2, we write 2. Okay. Now this is cancelled in 3 times. So we write what? So after solving we get 2n minus 1 is equal to 9. So 2n is equal to 10 and n is equal to 5. So we get what? N is equal to 5. We have to given this is equal to 12 by 1. So this is 2n C3 divided by n C2 is equal to 12 by 1. So we can write factorial 2n by divided by factorial 3, factorial 2n minus 3. Okay, and this term factorial n, factorial 2 divided by factorial n minus 2 is equal to 12 by 1. Okay, now we write this factorial 2n minus 1, 2n minus 2, and this is factorial 2n minus 3 divided by factorial 3, and factorial 2n minus 3 is equal to, into, this will be sent, this will be go in the numerator. We get factorial 2, factorial n minus 2, and this n can be written as n minus 1, factorial n minus 2. We are saying that this term will cancel both in numerator and denominator. We get, and this n is also, we get 2n minus 1, taking 2 outside, n minus 1, and this is factorial 2, and here factorial 3, and this is n minus 1. Again we are saying this is cancelling, and this 2 and 2, 4, this will be cancelled to the 12 and 3 times, and this is factorial 3, we send here, it will be 6, 3 into 2, and this 6 will cancel by 2, get 3, so 2n minus 1 is 9, so 2n is 10, n is 5. Now we will see the next question. The second part of question number 2 is n C3 is divided by n C3 is equal to is 2n C3 is equal to 11 by 1. Okay. Now we have to solve this. So we write what? We will write 2nC3 divided by nC3, 11 by 1. We write factorial 2n, factorial 3, factorial 2n minus 3 divided by factorial n, and this is factorial 3 and this is factorial n minus 3 is equal to 11 by 1. Now we can write this 2n minus 1, 2n minus 2 and factorial 2n minus 3 divided by factorial 3, and this is factorial 2n minus 3. Now we write this term to the above. We get factorial 3 factorial n minus 3 divided by this factorial n. We are going to write this n minus 1 n minus 2 factorial n minus 3 is equal to 11 by 1. Now we are saying this is cancelled and here, okay. Now this n will be cancelled by this n. Now what is remaining here? The factorial 3 and factorial 3 will also cancel. We get 2n minus 1, 2n minus 1 by n minus 1, n minus 2 is 11 by 1. So here n minus 1, n minus will cancel. Now what we will write? Write 4 2n minus 1 divided by n minus 2 is equal to 11 by 1. Okay. Now this 11 by 1. Now we will multiply both sides. So you get 8n minus 4 is equal to 11n minus 22, and this will come in this side. We get 22 minus 4, 11n minus 8n, and this will be 18 is equal to 3n. So n is equal to 6. It will be our answer. We have given this divided by this is equal to 11 by 1. So we expand this in the form of this, and we write this factorial 2n is 2n, 2n minus 1, 2n minus 2 factorial 2n minus 3 divided by factorial 3, 2n minus 3 this, and we send this to the numerator and it will be in the numerator. We write this. After cancellation we get what? 4 2n minus 1 by n minus 2 is 11 by 1, and after cross multiplication we get our n is what? N is 6. Now we will see the next question. Our next question is question number 2. Question number 3. How many chords can be drawn through 21 points on a circle? Okay. The question is saying how many chords can be drawn on a circle with 21 points. So the point is 21. And you know, the chords can be drawn with 2 points. One chord can be drawn with 2 points. So the total number of chord will be what? The total number of chord will be equal to selecting 2 points from 21 points means 21C2. So we write the total number of chord from 21 point is equal to 21C2. Okay, we write this. Now we will expand this. We get what? Factorial 21 divided by factorial 2 and divided by factorial 21 minus 2. So what we write? We write this factorial 21 into 20 factorial 19, and this is factorial 2 and this is factorial 19. So finally what we are getting? We are getting this factorial 19 is cancelled, and this factorial 2 we can write 21 into 20 by 2, which is cancelled. So we write 210 chords. Okay. So the total number of chords will be what? 210 chords can be drawn from 21 points on a circle. Okay. Now we will see the next question. Our next question is, in how many ways can a team of 3 boys and 3 girls be selected from 5 boys and 4 girls? 5 boys and 4 girls are given, and we have to make a team of 3 boys and 3 girls. Okay. From 5 boys we are selecting 3 boys, and from 4 girls we are selecting 3 girls. So we have to prepare how many ways can a team will be prepared. How many ways? So we will select 3 boys from 5 boys, and we will select again 3 girls out of 4 girls, and then the total number of ways will be what? 5C3 multiplied by 4C3. It will be our answer. So we write the 3 boys out of number of ways of selecting, number of ways of selecting 3 boys out of 5 boys will be what? 5C3. Okay. Again, number of ways of selecting 3 girls out of 4 girls is equal to 4C3. Now the total number of ways of selecting 3 boys and 3 girls will be what? 5C3 into 4C3. That is 5 into 4 by 2 into 1 and 4 we can write this 5C2 into 4C1, so it will be 5 into 4 by 2 into 4, so it will be 2, so 5 to the 10, 10 4 is 40. So there are 40 ways to selecting a team. In how many ways can a team of 3 boys and 3 girls be selected? So there is total number of ways is what? 40 ways, in which the 3 boys and 3 girls will be selected from 5 boys and 4 girls. So there will be 40 ways by selecting 3 boys and 3 girls. Okay? Thank you.